So we're gonna start off with we're gonna stick with anime. Our first react, we're gonna stick with anime. The importance of anime fanservice. Hey. Well, Corey, it depends on how quickly I can get through them, but yeah, it's starting to fill up very fast. But let us check out the importance of anime fanservice, because, of course, this is a vital part of any anime. Of course. So, I mean, we don't even need a video on it. It is just, no, this is a known quantity. But let's see what arguments this person has to make for what we all know is going to be a fact. And good night, house guest. Have a good night.
Anime as we know it today would not exist without...
Sorry, gotta rewind it, because that is one of the best songs in anime right there. It caught me by surprise, and I want to appreciate it. That is the best song in anime. So,
anime as we know it today would not exist without... Don't believe me? Studio Gainax, which includes the creator of a little series called Neon Genesis Evangelion, got their start by effectively creating the anime girl bunny suit. They started all of this, and then they went on to make what basically became the prototype for one of the most influential anime ever made.
Holy fuck!
We're talking about Evangelion. Gunbuster! Gunbuster is a legitimately interesting anime about interdimensional war into the cruel passage of time. Guess what it's remembered for? Its exploration of the human psyche? No. Its realistic use of modern physics? No. What about a different kind of physics?
Oh my god!
Kind. Gunbuster was an innovator of anime titty jiggle physics, and that's what led...
God bless you, good sir. God bless you. And yes, Atanashi, I fucking love Kill la Kill, and I think Before My Body is Dry is one of the greatest songs in anime history.
Led to this, and all of this. And that's not even mentioning all of the fan service within Ava itself. No fan service, no Ava. No Ava, and who knows what the anime industry would look like today.
I hate Evangelion. It's the most overrated anime of all time.
Well, it's a good thing that's not the only talking point.
Oh yeah.
This is what it does. It appeals like the male fantasy.
No matter how you feel about yourself, I still love you.
After pouring hours in...
Wait, what does that say?
I still love you.
Men after receiving any kind of affection. Aww.
After pouring hours and hours into research, I can safely say...
That every time I close my eyes now I see anime panties.
I can safely say, yes.
That is the point. The purpose
Hang on. Okay, I had to get that off screen because I don't want Twitch to bonk me. And, like, Marin is one of Best Girl. Absolutely. I freaking love Marin. She was so sweet. Like, I think Marin is probably one of the best written characters in anime because she's fun. She's not a pushover, but she's also really sweet to Gojo. And I fucking love Marin. She is just awesome. She is one of Best Girls. Without hands down.
fiction is to appeal to fantasy. Don't worry, ladies and others, it's not like you've been forgotten, but I will admit, anime does disproportionately sexualize females. And the reasoning for that is supply and demand.
Why is it all
Yes.
boys are idiots and so horny all of the time?
What'd I do?
Listen, you can't exactly control what people want. I mean, I guess you can, but things are definitely leveling out. The most popular modern shonen, Jujutsu Kaisen, is known for Correct! It's hot male characters.
Okay.
I am right there with you, ladies.
Yes, it is, Tysel.
There's pretty much no
Wait, I missed the tweet. What did
male
he say?
characters. I am right there with you, ladies.
Honestly, at this point, if he fucked my grandma, I would lick her. Oh my god! Okay, we have gone well beyond thirsty at this point. And what the hell did these other things say? A rocket tied to my ankle traveling at the speed of light could not pull me off this man. Gojo, I'm fertile. God, I wish my phone was waterproof. Why are both my lips getting hard? Oh my god! Guys, sorry if the tsunami is gonna reach you. Barking, screaming, crying. Okay. Still not as bad as Bao. It's still not as bad as Bao.
Ladies.
Jesus Christ.
There's pretty much no argument to be made these days about the lack of well-written female characters. You would have to be insane to argue otherwise, which doesn't stop people. That being the case, why waste energy caring about this male fantasy bullshit? Okay, listen, this is the...
Oh, yeah, Rat Bastard. I mean, women are just as horny as men. Don't let anyone tell you different. They 100% are. I don't know if it's some kind of attempt at superiority or what have you, but 100% women are just as horny as men are. And I will call anyone out that says otherwise. Because that ain't bullshit.
only time these guys ever get to interact with the opposite sex, so just let them have it. That was a joke, by the way.
It's funny because it's true.
But fan service is
okay,
everywhere,
Falcon.
even where it doesn't make sense, and it distracts from the plot. And on those points, I actually agree. Fan service is not its own sentient being. It is a literary device. It can be used well. It can be used very well. It can definitely be overused, and it can be used terribly. Sex. Sex and sexual imagery are everywhere. That is not limited to anime.
All right.
From cheerleaders to Abercrombie models to the 10 million.
And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Anyone in chat want to take a guess why this is? It's not a complicated answer, honestly. Bingo! Yes, sex sells. Sex sells better than any other marketing tool on the planet. Because sex ties into a core biological function for the human species, which is to breed, to continue the bloodline, and to breed. That is a core biological function next to eating. And thus, sex sells. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And even then, hating the game isn't going to do a fucking thing for you, because it's still fact. Yeah. You know, anybody that's like pissing and moaning about, oh, all you think about is sex. It's like, and I'm fulfilling my biological requirements. What's your excuse? And yeah, most people, and you predominantly have sexy women in anime because I know this will shock you. It's predominantly men that watch anime. Shocking, I know. But you sell to your customer base. Now, more women, for sure, are coming into the circle of anime and manga enjoyment. Absolutely. There's been I will say, a dramatic increase in women who like manga and like anime. But the women came into anime and manga sphere knowing that it was very sexy female-centric. They came in knowing this. So why change it if it's working? Because anime from a visual or from a visual media perspective, not print, but from a visual media perspective, anime, actually and manga too, is outperforming any Western counterpart by a factor of about 10 to 1. It is 100% outperforming anything coming out of the West. Why? Here's a clue. Anime and manga have not changed their core aspects in decades. Anime and manga are still all about sexy girls and, to a good degree, sexy guys being sexy girls and sexy guys. Western media is all about we have to feminize the men, we have to masculinize the women, we have to make the women stronger than the men all the time, we have to make everything fucking gay.
Top 20 best-selling comics on the West are Manga Cheer 100.
Yeah, exactly. This is why anime and manga is grossly outselling anything comic related coming out of the West. Because they didn't change what wasn't broken. Whereas the West, in a fit of idiotic superiority complex bullshit, said, we've got to show the world that our way's the best and our way is fucked up. And the customer base went, yeah, we don't like this, so we're not going to buy it. Because they basically turned it into DEI, the comic book, where women are no longer women, men are no longer men, and literally everybody in comics is gay now. Like, literally just about every goddamn character in comics has been made gay, or at least bi. Every fucking one of them. Anime and manga has not changed. If a character's gay, the character's gay. If the character is straight, the character's straight. And they're not afraid to make the women sexy, they're not afraid to make the men manly. And guess what? That's what people want. Hence, they outperform the fuck out of the West, and they will continue to do so. And I love every moment of it.
Million trashy Netflix series that your sister watches. The point is that it's part of life. Why demonize it? More importantly, why demonize specifically anime? Even if you really hate fan service, it is not that invasive. Anime is a vast medium, believe it or not.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my quick blush thought on why people hate it. It's because it's more enjoyed than the DEI crap the West puts out. People that hate the fan service with anime are the DEI cucks and the DEI fangirls, the blue-haired idiots, who, because Western audiences hate modern comics and modern animation in the West, and love the Eastern manga and anime, they get offended by it, because how could you not like our DEI crap we're trying to shove down your throat? That's why they hate anime, because anime leans into its fan service, and this offends they're perpetually offended. That's why. It's literally as simple as that. The blue-haired rears in the West are offended by the fact that anime girls are sexier than they are and guys want them. They're offended that men in anime actually act like men, and men in the West identify with them, and they don't want that. They want effeminate little pussy cucks. That's why they don't like anime. That's why they don't like the fan service in anime. Because it actually panders to a demographic, not pander's the incorrect word. Because people, I actually identify with anime characters a fuckload more than anything coming out of the West. and thus and thus they don't fall in line with their narrative. That's why they hate anime and manga. Point blank.
Or not, there are more than just the major shonen, which, for your information, are aimed specifically at young boys. Like, stop getting upset about shit like Fairy Tail and Naruto. And check out some of these. Have you tried Fruits Basket? I've heard it's the twilight of anime.
Minors.
No, not that one.
Minors.
Yeah. Anime fan service, Doctor disrespects minors.
Wait. Hang on. Oh god, is that Cuties? No, it's not Cuties, but I didn't want to know. Yeah, character age. I thought Marin was like 16 or 17. I didn't think Marin was 15. Was that Cuties? Oh god. Okay. Yeah, but I thought for sure she was 15. I thought she was 16 or 17. Okay. She's very well endowed for a 15-year-old, I will say. Oh, who is this? I can't think of who this is. Fuck. Jet, who is this? Aaliyah? Okay. I don't think I recognize her. Nagatoro? Okay. Age 15? Yeah. And this one is fuck. I know her name and I'm blanking on it. Shit. Nagato? Oh wait. Yeah, this one's Nagatoro. Who is the one before? Who is this? Yeah. Who is this? She looks... That's Aaliyah. Okay, what is she from? For some reason she looks familiar, but I'm not sure why. Well, Kanito, the first one was from My Dress Up Darling. And oh, Hides Her Feelings in Russian. Okay, I haven't seen that one yet. I've seen clips and I've seen clips of it, but I haven't actually had the opportunity to see it. So yeah, Taisel, it looked like it. It looked like it was a really super cute anime. And then yeah, and then of course you've got don't tease me, Miss Nagatoro. She's 50. I'm gonna be honest. I thought for sure Nagatoro was actually younger. Based on her behavior, I thought for sure she was actually 14, not 15. Just based on her behavior. So that's one that I didn't realize she was older than she actually is. Well, I mean, Petra, you do have first-year high schoolers, depending upon their birthday, that can be 14, right? Yeah, Petra, I heard about that. I heard that. And like, they hooked up in the end, didn't they? Because I think they got married. Or something, I can't remember.
You gotta be fucking
Porn guy.
Oh, yeah, because...
Right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and people slit their shit over when you've got these characters in live action. Yeah, remember this one? The Dan Schneider special? Remember this one?
is so much worse than Western live action.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Anime is so much.
Who is this? What the fuck is this from? What in the fuck? Is this like Gossip Girl or something? What in the fuck is this from? Yeah, the character's 15, and she's doing a stripper pole dance in lingerie. What the fuck? And people are bitching about anime. Are you fucking kidding me right now? This is not Cuties. This is not Cuties. No, 100% this is not Cuties. She's too old for Cuties. The characters in Cuties were like 12. Which is why people, like, ripped it the fuck apart. no, this is not Cuties. Because none of the lead characters in Cuties were white. All the lead characters in Cuties were either black or, I think, Indian? I think. But no, this looks like it's like Gossip Girl or something. Yeah, they were like 12 years old, I think.
Worse than Western live-action series.
Okay, it is not my fault.
Wait. What was that? Fuck, I went too far.
It's so much worse than Western live-action series.
What is this? What the fuck is this? I don't know.
Series.
Okay, it is not my fault that Yoko Littner was arbitrarily aged 14.
But yeah, there is this thing called lolicon. It is bad. But it's also not real. But you
Don't lewd the lolly chat. Apparently it's from the Netflix series. Yeah. Oh, was that Wednesday? I thought it looked like it might have been Wednesday, but I never watched it. I didn't know she did a cat thing, so. Yeah, it's like the double standard. That's the thing though, the double standard is disgusting. Because, as we were just shown, some of the most popular TV shows like streaming series in the West involve 14, 15, 16-year-old girls being sexy, and they have no issue with it. Do it in anime, and they shit themselves. Why? Because the creators of the anime are in Japan, and they're not going to stand up for themselves. So the people in the West, and not to mention they don't care, because what the people in the West say about the animation being done in the East does not affect the animators. They do not fucking care. They're not selling to the US. They're selling to Japan, which is then being exported to the US. So they do not fucking care. It's only when you've got the blue-haired freaks that are screaming about it and it affects VTubers because we use anime avatars, that's when it affects us.
You can pretty easily avoid lolicon, and this video is not about that. This conversation's been had so many fucking times. Just yap. One of the earliest recorded examples of sexual advertising was Duke & Son cigarettes in 1885. They would put these, oh boy.
Interesting. Well, that's racy. That's right. Like this one especially. My, for the 1800s, this lady is showing quite a bit of leg. And this one she's showing off her shoulders. Scandalous. Oh yeah. I mean, this is back when showing off the ankles was like, you're basically doing a striptease. Yes, full ankle. Chat. Look. Oh, chat, are you getting hot? Is this making you hot, chat? Are you getting hot for the ankle? Ankle chat. Hey, I didn't choose the shoes. The shoes came with the model. Leave me alone.
I must go back to Cotton VA.
Boy, can we even show that? These cigarette cartons came with risque trading cards. Basically, it was the first ever waifu gacha game. And it worked.
What a fucked up.
Duke became the #1 American cigarette by 1890. And if it worked for cigarettes, it can work for anime.
Thank you, Bobcat.
Manga covers, uncensored DVDs, figures, other memorabilia. Fan service generates so much revenue for the anime industry.
Yep.
It is absurd. Just ask Ufotable how they got their budget. Love is War. You like Love is War, right? Of course you do. Everybody likes Love is War. Love is War.
I could take or leave Love is War. I've watched a few episodes of Love is War. I can kind of take it or leave it. It's not bad, but I personally don't find it very engaging. Exactly, Tysel. It's alright. It definitely did not grab me. There's like one or two stories. Like my favorite story is when Chika when Chiswa teaches the president how to play volleyball. Like that little small story. That one was cute. I like that one. But otherwise, yeah, Love is War just did not really grab me. It didn't. I know a lot of people love it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not an anime that really was able to capture my attention.
Released an exclusive OVA bundled with the 22nd volume of its manga. The OVA was basically just fan service. And guess what? That quarter sold 500,000 units, more than any other before or since. As long as you don't include the final volume, which is cheating.
Anybody know what this anime is? Without cheating? Anybody know what this is? Golden Boy. Funny as hell. Oh, Golden Boy is, yes, it is a classic. Golden Boy was a
Have you seen Saga of Tienya the Evil? It's amazing, and season 2 comes this year.
No, I haven't, Burp. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, Golden Boy, it was fun as hell. It was also fan servicey as fuck. Because it was a 6-episode limited series that was all about this guy who dropped out of college, like literally when he was ready to graduate, and to just experience life. And he rides around on his bicycle and just has all these crazy encounters with tons of big titty women. It's just his crazy misadventures with big titty women. And yes, the motorcycle chick was the most insane. The first time I saw the motorcycle chick one, I could not stop laughing during that race. I was just non-stop laughing that entire race. It was so fucking funny. But I mean, this is like, it's all about him like trying to hook up with big titty women by, you know, and not in like the creepy way, but it's like he'll see a big titty women and then he just gets into some crazy misadventures. Like he'll work for them, or he'll, train with them, or race them, or stuff. I mean, it's just funny. It's a great series. If you guys can check it out, I definitely recommend it because it is such a fun, like, little 6-episode series to watch. The episodes are like 24 minutes each, and it's just it's a ton of fun to watch.
And this bundling of fan service with stuff is a pretty common strategy for series to generate that extra little bit of income. Kind of like your English teacher with an OnlyFans. Without fan service, we wouldn't have nearly the same quality or quantity of anime that we enjoy today. And that's not even including the
Ecchi! Hell yes!
There is literally an entire genre of anime dedicated to fan service.
Another great fucking song. Holy shit. Okay, like, Before My Body's Dry, and I forget the name of the song, but the opening credits song for High School of the Dead. My 2 favorite anime pieces of music ever. I fucking love them. And okay, Hoseki, have fun at your friend's wedding. Yeah, I forget the name of the song, but yeah, the opening music for High School of the Dead and Before My Body's Dry are my 2 absolute favorite pieces of music from anime. Absolute favorites. I fucking love them.
Prototype for Evangelion, ecchi. No Game No Life, also ecchi. I don't really think it should count, but Mushoku Tensei, ecchi. Here's my favorite popular ecchi, and the less.
hang on. Let us go through them. Okay, Prison School, have not seen. High School of the Dead, fucking duh, I've seen it. Kill la Kill, fucking duh, I've seen it. How to Raise a Boring... I don't know what this... I'm not familiar with this one. I don't know what this one. No Game, No Life. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. And then what's the next one? Betobashi, don't know. I don't think I know any of these. Gushing Over Magical Girls. Holy fuck. This one? How this did not get labeled as hentai, I don't know. This one right here is literally on the knife's edge of hentai. So I don't know. Yeah, I know Yard Dog, no actual sex scenes, but you have girls orgasming in this. Like you have girls like orgasming in BDSM in this anime. And that's not even touching the manga. Well, no, but Yard Dog? I'm talking about that Food Wars is foodgasm. This is actual orgasm. Like, actual. So, and no, Salkin, I have not had the opportunity to read High School of the Dead manga. Again, it's one of the ones that I want to, but I haven't. I have, Potato. Not all of it, but I have read Nanaka 2, Carol. I have. So, I think I've read like a couple of the volumes. Not all of them, but I've read a couple of them. Yeah, it is Potato. So, weirdest. That is a good question. Hey, Potato, I'm not surprised there's a live action. They live action a lot of their anime. Yeah, Crimson Side. We were talking about that earlier. It's very sad that the author died before it could be concluded. Oh. What? You know what? I'm not sure what the weirdest I've ever seen is. I'll have to get back to you on that as I rack my brain.
I'm sorry, but you guys know that some people...
Ecchi, that didn't bore me to death. Okay, let's go through this. Mushoku Tensei. Never seen it. Food Wars Season 1. Seen that. Although, I would be hard-pressed to call Food Wars ecchi. It's got some fan service in there. I don't know if I would call it ecchi. High School DxD, of fucking course it's ecchi. Chivalry of a Failed Knight, never seen. Shimonetta? Yes. Fuck yes. Oh, Shimonetta. I suppose so. I suppose it is. Shimonetta. Fuck yes, this is ecchi. This has got the infamous scene where, I forget the character she plays, but Monica Rao does the English dub voice acting for it. She plays the president of the school. Yes, the cookies. The cookies. She bakes the cookies and like, oh, it's an interesting flavor. And she basically, I'm just gonna say it, she has her love juice baked into the cookies. So, I mean, Shimonetta is like horny bunk the anime. Haganai, I've not seen. Monster Mitsumi, I'm familiar with it, but I've never seen it. Nisamakadori, don't know. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Yeah, I'd say that's kind of ecchi. A little bit. Not too much, though. Irumanga Sensei, yes, that one is. Rosario plus Vampire, I've not seen that one. To Love Root Darkness sounds familiar. I may have seen it, but I can't recall. God, there's so many here. Alright, I'm gonna go through the ones that I have seen. Hajimete no Gal. Okay, this one. Hang on, I need to. Let me check something. Hang on. Let me make sure it's the one that I think it is. Give me a second. I want to see if Hajimete no Gal is the one that I think it is. Bear with me for 1 second. Hang on. It may not be. No, it's not. Okay, that's a different one. And I'm thinking of a different one. Okay, so that one I may not seen. Mayochiki haven't seen. Heaven's Lost Property. Haven't seen. Golden Boy? Yes. How heavy dumbbells you lift?
They're Missy, a great one in another world with my smartphone.
I've only seen like a few minutes into that one and I kind of got bored with it. But I probably, okay, how heavy dumbbells you lift? Who has seen this one? Who has seen this one? This is another one that I was talking about where how they go so in depth into the detailing on their subject matter. The entire purpose of this how heavy dumbbells you lift, the entire purpose of it is 2 high school girls exercising. And it's probably ecchi because they focus on, like, you know, the girls are obviously wearing skimpy exercise gear, like tight exercise gear, and they're sweating. But it goes seriously in depth with workouts. The entire series is basically an instructional workout video. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. That's what I'm saying. Like, just exercise instructions, a variety of them. And that's what I was talking about, how the Japanese would go into so intense detail about some of the most mundane shit. Panty of stocking. Yes. Ecchi. Fuck yes. Yamada's first time. Mm-hmm. This one, the whole concept behind this one, if you're not familiar with the chat, this is about a high school girl whose the entire purpose is she's trying to basically lose her virginity to another virgin. And she's trying to basically get him to have sex with her, but they end up kind of falling in love instead. Why are you here, teacher? Yes. Holy fuck, is this ecchi? Oh my god, this is ecchi. And this one, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm very, 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 very surprised we did not hear about this one in the news, given the subject matter, because this one is all about high school boys hooking up with their teachers. That is the entire premise. No, granted, when I say hooking up, I also mean falling in love with. It's like 3 high school boys falling in love with their teachers and hooking up with them. With tons of girls in skimpy lingerie. Let's see, what else of these? I'm familiar with Love Hina. Princess Lover. Hang on, that sounds familiar. Hang on a second. Hang on. Hang on. Why does this seem so damn familiar to me? Okay, I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. What else of these have I seen? Okay, I think that's all the ones. Oh, My Life as Inuka-san's Dog. I've actually seen some of this. This one is very horny.
Asterisk in the voice of the Dark Knight Joker, but if it were female students, everyone would be losing their minds.
Actually, Baby Jeebus, considering what we see in the what we've seen in the news with female teachers seducing their teenage students, I honestly would have expected Why Are You Here, Teacher to have made the news in the West. Because that has been a hot button topic for schools in the West. Now granted, I'm out of the loop in the news somewhat, but I have not heard all that much about adult teachers seducing teenage students as much as I've heard about adult female teachers seducing male students. So that's what I'm going by. But again, I may be a bit out of the loop on it. But yeah, they're all ecchi, and you know what? They're all fun. They're all fun, hilarious watches for a lot of them. A lot of them are just funny as hell. Panty and Stocking is just awesome. And which is coming out with the second season, by the way. Panty and Stocking is getting a second season when nobody thought it would. Alright, let's continue.
Really wanted those lists. But fan service is so profitable that it created ecchi. And ecchi, in essence, is the manifestation of fan service becoming its own art.
High School DxD right here. Sorry. High School of the Dead. Excuse me. High School of the Dead scene.
Do you ever wonder why genitals are always censored in Japanese porn? Japan's hardcore censorship of art goes as far back as the 17th century Edo period. That famous period with, like, samurais and shit. Although back...
Okay. He's probably going to talk about this, but I want to say first, because it's my street. Japanese censoring of genitals in art is where tentacle hentai came from. The censoring of Japanese of nudity in Japanese artwork brought about the inception of tentacle hentai, because it was a way to cover the nudity, and it was also way back before you could actually show like sexual acts between people in Japanese art. It was a way for Japanese artists to depict sex acts and not basically get their asses handed to them by using tentacle monsters. That was basically what caused the inception of the tentacle hentai genre.
Back then, the main goal for censorship was to control things like religion or criticism of the shogunate. Sexual depictions in art were more or less a casualty. More relevant to this video is the 1907 revision to Japan's criminal code, Article 175, which banned the selling, distribution, or displaying of obscene content, which is kind of vague if you ask me, punishable by up to 2 years in prison for a drawing.
It gave me a rock hard.
Following World War II, things got better, and while what's considered obscene has loosened considerably, and enforcement has dwindled, the law and its effects on Japanese culture remain to this day. Fan service is an act of rebellion against this law and Japan's shaming culture. I am being 100% serious here. Fan service plays an important role in the Japanese freedom of expression. It even jumpstarts careers. You have no idea how many writers and animators, voice actors too, got their start with ecchi or even hentai, usually hentai, both for its profitability and because...
I mean, look at Cotton. I'm reasonably sure, I don't know for sure, if someone knows differently, please correct me. I'm reasonably sure Cotton got her start as a hentai voice actor, and that dovetailed into becoming the popular Twitch streamer that she is. Because of her popularity as a voice actor, I'm guessing she said, I'll try Twitch streaming. People like my voice so much, and so she became a VTuber. Tysel, she still has the website up. She still has the website up for doing voice actor work. So presumably she does still do other work now. Really, Fenris? Well, I mean, when you're in the business. Oh, yeah, okay, Tysel, I am gonna say that on her website for, what's the word I'm looking for? her work website for voice acting, I don't think it specifically says hentai. It just says voice acting work. And there's a price guideline for it's either how many lines or how much time. So it's not specific to voice acting. Or, sorry, it's not specific to hentai. So I think she does do non-hentai. Oh yeah, I'm sure believe she still has no laugh. But yeah, she's just known for hentai. That's the thing. It's people know her from hentai. They don't know her from non-hentai as much. That's how she became known. And I mean, it's what she leans into with her stream. But she does do none. She does do normal voice acting.
Because of a personal passion. Trust me, I would know. Plus, anime's blunt and goofy ways of handling fan service is an aspect of what makes anime anime. It's a talking point for fans. It allows for absurd.
Wait.
What makes anime anime? It's a talking point for.
My fucking god. I bet he's cheating on me right now. Him. Of course. Let's see, I find a new anime watch. It has a cool hairstyle. It has a good plot and good characters. No ecchi pervy stuff. Imagine watching series for cringy fan service Lamau. Shut up.
For fans. It allows for absurd premises and scenes. And at the end of the day, it's just fun. Wanting the complete annihilation of all fan service.
That man hugging Rias. Rias is another best girl. 100% Rias is a best girl. I fucking love Rias.
Is not just most likely hypocritical, but it would also just make things fucking boring. And if after all of that, you still think that all fan service is evil.
Okay, don't hurt me, but I never saw a black butt. I never saw it. What, Falcon, what are you confused about? What confuses you about the Japanese censorship? Why are people so offendable? We should spread peace and love. Barb? It's because and bear in mind, people are so offendable in the West primarily. You don't see this anywhere near as much outside of outside of North America. North America is the epicenter for the being perpetually offended. Honestly. I mean, like, Falcon, Falcon, I'm wondering, what's your confusion about the censorship in anime? Or Japanese censorship? Like, what part of it confuses you? Like, where they have to censor or why? Why are breast... Well, Aaron, because with censorship, at least in Japan, it's genitals. So basically below the waist. I mean, they're apparently a bit more liberal when it comes to exposing a breast. I was taught that General MacArthur put censorship in the post-World War II treaty. I don't know, honestly. I do not know. Well, yeah, Europe is good at being offended, but North America takes that to the nth degree higher than Europe. That's why I said not all, but they're not as bad.
Useless. Well, that's just willful ignorance. But for everyone else with an IQ above room temperature that can recognize the good, the bad, and the ugly, you guys are cool. Almost as cool as me. Now, despite my best efforts, YouTube hit me with limited ads on this video. I also happened to have a sponsorship fall through at the last.
On further inspection, we've determined that we can no longer place our product in the video that you provide us. Even though we had already spoken about the content beforehand and said it would be okay, we are sorry it didn't work out. Upon further inspection, I've determined you can suck my balls. Nice! I hope he actually did send that. I don't think he did, but I hope he did. Yeah, actually, you know what, Tysel? Excellent point. Yeah, the UK is very quickly catching up. So yeah, I forgot about that. So it's the UK is definitely catching up to the United States.
Last minute, so I kinda got screwed pretty hard here. Which is why I have a completely uncensored version of this video, boobies and all, over
On
on
my
Patreon
Patreon.
for the $1 members. Link in the description. And of course, thank you to Toby56, Ducky, Baron Windy, Fen Ben, Fen Australia, Lasagna Soda, Mansour P, by Butthole Horizon, X Intellijar Brothers Gaming, DH Jones, Dominic Wojowski, Eva Jitten John, KK Cat, Luke B. Olson, Rocky Pebbleman, Valentin Yorga, Zan. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me, and I'll see you all in the next
Lovely video. Absolutely lovely video. Excellent suggestion.